As we get ready to start the show, all of the music that you just heard on piano and our small ensemble, they all worked on that themselves. They learned all the songs themselves. I gave them the music. I had nothing to do with the piano stuff other than to say, hey, you want to play some piano songs at the concert? So one more round of applause for the kids who did all that work on their own.
Good evening. I'm Jack Bannon, the band teacher at South Valley Junior High. I hope you enjoyed the wonderful pre-concert music performed by some of our band students. 8th grader Cameron O'Brien and 7th grader Sienna Allen played the piano selections. Our candy cane carolers were Tara Martin, Ella Daniels, Rylan Ledbetter, Aiden Singer, Chanel. Good evening. I'm Jack Bannon, the band teacher at South Valley Junior High. I hope you enjoyed the wonderful pre-concert music performed by some of our band students. 8th grader Cameron O'Brien and 7th grader Sienna Allen played the piano selections. Our candy cane carolers were Tara Martin, Ella Daniels, Rylan Ledbetter, Aiden Singer, Shannon Hassan, Thomas Rios, Tommy Kimball, Jackson Rodriguez, Lionel Pond, and Mason Walker. Our band students recently completed an assignment where they wrote a paragraph responding to a few prompts about the holidays. Next, they recorded themselves reading their paragraphs and paired those recordings with an animated avatar of their choosing, like this younger, more handsome version of myself. You'll get to see some of those videos tonight during our set changes. Before the concert begins, there are several special people that deserve extra recognition. Our band council does a lot of work to make the South Valley Band experience better for everyone. On these concert days, Emma, Tara, Ella, Mason, Rylan, Jackson, Thomas, and Malia work tirelessly from the time school gets out until after the show. Thank you for all you do. My longtime colleagues, Mrs. Levy, Ms. Larson, Mrs. Griggs, Ms. Dector, may she rest in retirement, Dr. Sanchez and Mr. Seagraves continue to prove themselves invaluable to me and our South Valley Band program. Thank you, parents, for keeping your children focused on their music while suffering through squeaks, squawks, and complaints about having to make time to practice at home. The consistent encouragement and support you provide plays a large part in the success of performances like tonight. Most of all, I want to thank my students for their dedication to music, for making me laugh, and for having fantastic behavior each and every day in class. In fact, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give them a solid 6, 7.
Good evening, my name is Madison Stoll.
And I am Malia Barnes. We're both an 8th grade band. Madison plays percussion and I play trumpet.
Welcome to our holiday concert. Before we start the show, please help us acknowledge all the people who've helped us succeed this semester.
Our South Valley administration, Mr. Sly, Mr. Yanes, and Mrs. Shore, for their strong support of music at South Valley.
Mr. Quintana, the Mesquite High School band director, for graciously letting us use his facilities and equipment tonight, and Miss Nam Mesquite's auditorium manager for hosting this concert.
Our parents for encouraging us to do our best, and of course, Mr. Bannon, for setting high standards and helping us to achieve them.
All our bands prepared a lot for tonight's performances and deserve to be the absolute center of your attention. Loud applauses shows us that you appreciate us, but please,
do not shout or whistle.
Do not have a contest to be the last person to clap.
And do not call out anyone's names.
Woohoo! Daddy, Malia, yeah!
Like that. Definitely do not do that.
Now take a moment to silence those electronic devices. and extinguish your screens and turn off any small children.
My name is Jackson Rodriguez. I play trumpet in 8th grade band and jazz band. You may notice that our jazz band piano player is older than the rest of us. That's Mr. Larkins, the band director at Desert Ridge Junior High. Speaking of old, Mr. Larkins first learned to play the trumpet in 5th grade when he was a student in Mr. Bannon's class. Unlike the concert bands you'll hear later, it is appropriate and expected for audiences to applaud after a solo, even in the middle of a song. Please be enthusiastic in your acknowledgement of our two soloists, Thomas and Mason, on our final jazz band tune. But keep your applause brief and do not yell out or whistle. 7th graders, we hope you like what you hear and are inspired to be in jazz band next year. Now please enjoy our first jazz band song.
My name is Megan Thrash, and I play bass in the 8th grade orchestra and jazz band. Our next song, Frosty the Snowman, is a favorite this time of year and features Cameron O'Brien on vocals. At least that's the plan. If you don't see Cameron, it means the Grinch cursed her vocal cords and she can't sing tonight. So we might just play the song without vocals.
My name is Anya Faruqi, and I play trumpet in 8th grade band and jazz band. We've invited Cameron back to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. There's even a spot where you can be part of the show. I'm sure you already know the response parts, but Mr. Bannon will point at the audience at the right time just to help you out. Oh, and if the Grinch hasn't removed the curse on Cameron's voice, please don't sing the response parts when we play our instrumental version.
The 7th graders were all set to yell out. One, two, 3.
My name is Tommy Kimball, and I also play trumpet in 8th grade band and jazz band. For our final jazz song of the night, we'll perform the holiday classic, Angels We Have Heard on High, but in rock style. Mason Walker on tenor sax and Thomas Rios on trumpet will each play a solo. Remember, these improv solos are made up on the spot, so briefly applaud them with a lot of enthusiasm right at the end of each one.
Ready for Angels? Just like me? One, two, 1, 2, 3, Angels!
Hello, my name is Emmett, and my favorite Christmas tradition is when I wake up at 6:30, then I realize it is 6:30, then I have to wait for another 30 minutes until it's 7 because of the rule that my parents have set up. And then we don't, and that's because they don't want us up so early, and then we have to stay upstairs until it's 7. Then we rush and force our parents to be awake. And then we wait at the top of the stairs while my parents go down. Me and my other siblings then line up in age order, and then my parents play a Christmas song at the bottom of the stairs. We go down a step at a time, and we can't run down, so I can see my presents in the middle of the song, but can't do anything about it.
Hi, I'm Robert Johnson. One thing in my life I am thankful for is definitely my parents. The reason I am thankful for my parents is because they gave me a home, clothes, clean water, and food. But I'm also thankful for the support they give me to play my instrument.
Every dinner at Christmas time when I visit my dad, my Nana cooks a gigantic feast. She makes turkey, string beans, potatoes, fried chicken, and these delicious barbecue ribs. But I think there must be something in that food because after we eat, we play our annual family Uno game, and it just gets intense. My cousin CJ is the worst. He literally hides his cards the entire time, which makes my dad so angry. But my dad's worse because he cheats at the game. In my family, you better hide your cards or else he's going to be looking.
Hello, my name is Anya, and if I could spend the holidays anywhere, I think I would want to spend it in New York City because of the beauty New York City holds, not just during the holidays. Although I have been when I was 2, I would like to go again because during the holidays it is especially magical because you can see many things like the Rockefeller tree and all the lights and snow. I have also always wanted to go ice skating by the Rockefeller tree and walk Central Park when it's snowing. Additionally, I would love to go to the Central Park Zoo and take a carriage ride in Central Park in the snow. Shopping on Fifth Avenue when it's all lit up is also another beautiful place in New York during Christmas time. Finally, when you walk Central Park, there are also food trucks that have warm waffles and others that serve hot chocolate, which is the best holiday drink in my opinion. There are also so many people from all over the world living and working in New York City, so I would love to see all kinds of Christmas traditions and maybe bring some home.
My family and I celebrate Hanukkah because of our Jewish background by blood. My great-grandmother was Jewish and so is my grandpa, but my dad is only half Jewish and I'm only a fourth Jewish. We celebrate Hanukkah, we have since I was born, but we also celebrate Christmas. Hanukkah is special to me because I got to spend my little cousin's first Hanukkah with him, and it was awesome. We spun dreidels and ate traditional Jewish food, but we also got normal food. Like for my cousin's first Hanukkah, we bought McDonald's. Hanukkah is a Jewish 8-day tradition. Every night at sunset for 8 days, you light candles. You leave them burning till all the wax is gone. Hanukkah is also special to me because I get to be more connected with the Jewish side of my family.
Hello, my name is Kevin. If I could give any gift of any kind, regardless the price or anything, the gift would be a massage chair to Mr. Bannon. I thought of this gift because I think he deserves a break for all the things he does to us to help us succeed.
Hi, I'm Damien, and if I could give something to anyone in my family, no matter the price, I'll gift a new car to my grandma. I would gift her a new car because it's been breaking down a lot, because it's old, and it often breaks down when she's leaving our house. So, I'll gift her a car to help her get around more.
My name is Parker Wellock, and I'm going to be telling you about my favorite Christmas tradition. We wake up and wait for the right time to head downstairs. When it's the right time, we go downstairs to see all the presents under the tree, stockings filled with candy and small toys. My brother opened presents very aggressively. My sister was usually amazed by her presents, and I'm usually just building my newly given Lego set.
Hi, my name is Cameron, and my favorite holiday is Christmas. I like waking up at 5 a.m. every Christmas morning and waking up all my siblings by coming into the room and turning on Christmas music at full volume and then leaving their door open. It gets them really mad when they get up to close the door because I always make sure after they close the door, they get back in bed and they are comfortable and then I open their door again. This gets them mad, but hey, it's Christmas, and my mom always says no fighting, especially on Christmas. So I use that to my advantage. After I wake up everybody, my parents do a countdown from the hall, and we race to the living room to where we find our presents under the Christmas tree. When we are racing, I obviously have to get there first, so I technically just shove everyone out of the way because I am the only reason they are actually awake on Christmas. My parents have us open our gifts from youngest to oldest, so I have 3 people in front of me. I'm just glad I get to go ahead of my older sister. Christmas is so fun at my house because I love hanging out with my dog. I mean, my siblings are fine too, but I really like when my dog has a really cute but scary smile on his face in his plaid pajamas. After my mom makes us take at least 1,000,000 photos, we can finally all go hang out with our new things, and yeah. Anyways, it's really fun.
My favorite holiday tradition is finding a pickle in the Christmas tree. If I find it, I get an extra present. My sister is also allowed to find it, but I'm better, and so I find it faster. She always cries because of my superior finding skills, and I want to give her the present, but I'm greedy, so I don't. But sometimes my mom forces me to, and that annoys me.
My name is Emma, and I am thankful for my family because no matter how many times we have gotten into arguments, they have never looked at me in a different way. Some people would say our home is problematic, but we all love each other and would do anything to see each other happy. I am most grateful for my little sister. She can be a pain most of the time, but she's my best friend. Even if I sound like a cornball, she's my favorite person.
My favorite holiday in between Thanksgiving and New Year's is Christmas. One Christmas tradition my family does is open one big present on December 1st. It will have Christmas pajamas for me, my brother, and my sister. That way we get to wear them the whole month. It also used to have ornaments for each of us, but our tree is getting full and we already have an ornament for most of our interests, so we might change it to something else this year.
Hey, I'm Mason Walker, and our Thanksgiving tradition is to get everyone together, family, friends, and people that have nowhere else to go for dinner at my granny's house. We play games like antler toss, Thanksgiving trivia, and word scrabble with prizes and lots of laughing with fun. We also decorate gingerbread houses and call my Uncle Bean because he's in the military and can't have Thanksgiving with us.
My favorite holiday is Christmas because I can spend time with my family, and when I open gifts with my family, I can call and text my friends to show them what I got, then to see what they got. After everything, I bake and cook with my family, and we watch movies and listen to music that we love, and some that my mom listened to when she was a kid. This Christmas,
Play French horn in the 7th grade band. The first piece our band will perform has a bit of a story. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Santa had dropped through the chimney with care, hoping the children would stay up the stairs. He placed all the toys around the tree with delight, and wiggled his nose at the stroke of midnight. The toys came alive and marched round and round, singing and dancing to holiday sounds. They moved to the beat of the toy soldier's drum, marching and dancing and whirling till they were done. Then they all, one by one, came to rest at the tree, and Santa laughed with the greatest of glee. Please enjoy our 7th grade band's performance of March of the Magical Toys.
Not all holiday stories are of trees and toys. Sometimes Santa must battle the dark forces trying to stop him from delivering gifts. He puts on his horned helm and becomes the ultimate warrior of the winter wastes. On Christmas night, he fights his way across the unforgiving terrain to bring toys to all the good children, leaving a path of destruction and candy cane carnage in his wake. My name is Trevor Johnson, and I play percussion in 7th grade band. Listen now, if you dare, to our performance of Santa the Barbarian, featuring our own Santa Schley.
When the winter winds blew in an age long ago, and the Yuletide season brought the darkness and snow. They told of a gift giver in the tomb's antiquarian. From the far icy waste he comes, Santa the Barbarian!
Hello, my name is Rirjat Miko. My favorite holiday tradition is around Christmas. My family and I like to make a dessert called martabak so that we can eat something delicious as a substitute for Christmas since we don't celebrate it. Martabak is an Indonesian dessert that looks like a really thick, chewy, and sweet pancake with filling in the middle and smothered in syrup. I usually like mine with chocolate, but sometimes I like to add peanuts to the chocolate so that I can get that crunch in each bite I take. It tastes really sweet and has an airy texture on the inside, with a distinct pandan flavor depending on which martabak we are making. And after we eat our martabak, we just go on with our day. No presents or Christmas tree.
The second I wake up, I tell Siri to blast my Christmas playlist. It's the best way to start a Christmas morning. While the Christmas songs are playing, I make my bed, take a shower, brush my teeth, do my hair, and put on my makeup. It's more fun to do it on Christmas than any other day. After I'm all ready, I fix my ribbon by making my bed and putting away some clothes. After, I grab a book and put on the best Christmas movie, Elf, while reading my book. After the movie is done, I go downstairs and hang out with my family. My name is Raven.
Isn't Christmas the best? For me, I am Christian, so Christmas is important to me. But I also love decorating the tree and listening to music the day after Thanksgiving. All of it is exciting, but the best part is obviously throwing snowballs at your siblings. Okay, fine, really, it's opening presents. You never know what you'll get. However, if family wasn't there, it wouldn't be fun or special. So I guess the real best part is spending time with my family.
Hello, my name is Gavin Narano. My favorite holiday tradition is making cookies for Santa. This is my favorite part of Christmas because we will either have cookies or brownies. Both are very fun. Last year we made a little Christmas tree brownie for Santa and turned out to be just straight up sugar. One of my favorite years was when the sprinkle cap broke and I think Santa got diabetes and will probably not eat cookies again. I think we accidentally killed 3 Santas that needed to deliver the presents, but they could not resist the only sugar, no protein, no fat, no carb, no beans, no veggie, no pig, no cheese, no milk, 1000% diabetes cookies.
Hello, my name is Malachi, and this is my favorite holiday tradition. It was Christmas morning, and me and my brother were sitting next to the tree, and we started opening our presents. And I could smell the plastic Christmas tree, and I could feel the prickly feel of the tree when I touched it. And I could smell the paper that was covered in wax and was used to wrap the presents. It was a memorable smell and feeling. Me and my brother opened our presents and were so happy. After we got up from the floor, some of the plastic Christmas tree got on us because the plastic that was used was so old and it was annoying to clean up. It was the best Christmas ever.
Hey, it's me, Kaylee. What's up? Okay, so it was Thanksgiving. Obviously, I was at my grandma's on my dad's side, duh. So, I was saying, it was Thanksgiving and it was time to eat. We gathered in a group of 30 people because my dad has a really large family. We all gathered around the dinner table and we said praise, all of us holding hands in a circle, thanking the Lord for the food and stuff. Then we said what we are grateful for. When I was 9, my little brother was 3. And when we asked him what he's grateful for, he said, video games and YouTube. Yeah, it was pretty funny, not gonna lie. So that's my story and stuff.
All I want for Christmas is you. Welcome back to station 67.41. Today we have listening caller Weston White. Okay, he's going to be telling us his favorite family traditions for Christmas and what he does on Christmas. Okay, alright, let him have it with him. Hi, so what my family usually does is me and my sister make cookies for Santa and carrots for the reindeer. And then Santa Claus comes and gives us our presents. Yeah, like a good boy. And the rule is that me and my sister have to wait till 6 a.m. earliest till we can wake up our parents. Then we run downstairs real fast. My parents get coffee while me and my sister organize the presents. It was Christmas Eve, and we were baking gingerbread cookies with the little gingerbread houses, or those big-looking cookies with the chocolate filling. That is so good. Or even the marshmallow dip where you could cook it in a certain air fryer and got beer granola bars to dip it in. My brother had made a pool which he had used eggnog, which obviously it was kind of soggy afterwards, for the gingerbread houses. I don't know why he did that, honestly. We were also setting up our tree after the gingerbreads. Me and my brother decided that we should stay up the night to see Santa. We fell asleep though. Christmas. Me and my brother had made a plan which he had been saving up his money to buy an air horn, and when we tried to wake our parents up, they didn't quite answer, so then we used the air horn afterwards. It was funny watching them scatter out of bed. Their facial reaction was also funny. Me and my brother have always done something different each year. One time we bought silly string and covered them with that.
Hello, my name is Jackson. My favorite holiday food between Thanksgiving and New Year's is probably turkey because it's a staple food on Thanksgiving and I like it a lot. I think there should be a holiday tradition just to just eat turkey for a day. Of course, not for vegans though. I'm personally thankful for the resources I've been given, such as shelter, food, and water. I say this because some people don't have access to those kinds of resources, and I'm grateful that I do.
My favorite holiday tradition is on Christmas. We make homemade pizzas, and I wake up super early, and everyone has their own seat, so I organize gifts to everyone's spots, and then my grandparents come over early in the morning, and sometimes we do white elephant, is where you get a gift and you can either steal or keep, and that's my favorite holiday tradition.
Hi, my name is Brandon Gibson. My favorite holiday tradition is when we go camping at Catalina State Park with some of our family friends. While we are there, we go for mountain bike rides and lots of hikes. I also love seeing all the horses that people bring in because my dogs have funny reactions to them as they are scared of the animals. The funniest part of being there is when our friend's dog, Rory, gets into the food. This happens every year and she never fails to give us all a great laugh.
This holiday season, I think I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful for being able to live in a safe place, have food and water, and a family, which are some things needed for a good survival. I'm also thankful for good health and for the people I know, and I don't need to worry about not getting a good amount of food and energy because I have enough resources to be able to, since this can be hard for some people right now.
I'm Vivian, and if I could create a holiday tradition for me and my family, it would be one where we would do a game that my family usually did when we were together. It's called La Loteria, and we would also play a game that it's a Spanish version of snakes and ladders, such as serpientes y escaleras. I'm thankful for water and rain because rain makes things really cozy and it's a perfect weather to listen to music or read a book.
Hi people, my name is Aiden. Between Thanksgiving and New Year's, I enjoy my family's New Year's tradition among the most. It's because, on this day, my family usually makes food upon us kids' request. Some years after this, we've done s'mores in our fire pit, and we go out to our front yard and do fireworks in the road. In recent years, my siblings and I have even gone to pick the fireworks we want to see first. After that, me and my twins stay up for New Year's Day. In past years, I've gone to stay up all night playing video games. But last year, my mom limited me to 10 p.m. because she knows I'll be a grump if I stay up too late. I like this tradition as much as I do because it's simply basic. Sometimes, I don't love huge family gatherings, so it's great to know that I can just sit back and relax on this day.
My name is Blake, and my favorite thing to do at Thanksgiving time is going to my aunt's house. Every year, my family either goes to Utah for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Every time we go for Thanksgiving, we celebrate my aunt's and my cousin's birthdays. Plus, they have a pool, so we have a huge pool party, and when it gets dark, they have these lights in the pool, and it's a blast. Also, they have a four-square volleyball that we love to play. Plus,
My name is My name is Owen Shank, and I play the clarinet in the 8th grade band.
We were honored earlier this year to combine with several other bands to perform the national anthem at an Arizona Diamondbacks game. Remember Mr. Larkins, the piano man from Jazz Band? He was our conductor for that performance. Now we get to play just by ourselves. On behalf of all band students, I invite you to stand as we perform our country's national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner.
My name is London Billings, and I play percussion in 8th grade band. Our first holiday song, Let Heaven and Nature Sing, is a strong fanfare based on Carol, Joy to the World. Listen for how the loud brass parts contrast with the faster moving woodwinds and percussion parts. Oh, and that's Mr. Larkins again back there on the snare drum. He just couldn't resist playing in his old, and I mean old teacher's band again.